everyone, this is Kim. I thought I'd show you how to do this cute paper flower. It's made out of book pages. I think it was really cute and it's really easy to do, and I'll show you how to do it really quick. You need a round circle, roughly cut. I didn't use a punch, I didn't have that size punch. I guess it's, let's see what it is. Turn my ruler around here. It's roughly almost 1.5 inches. It's 1.25 inches square. And you're going to need some tacky glue. And what you're going to do is get you some book paper. Now, these pages here, my son was making one of those books where you cut out the center.
Don't bring up my private business.
And he had all these pages left over, so he brought them to me, and I sat here and I made a flower out of them. So if you want to cut yours to be exactly like mine, they are roughly 6 inches by 2.5 inches. So 6 inches by 2.5 inches. And then what you do is you take these, and you see how stiff it is? You want to soften this paper up. So you just wad it up, unwad it, crinkle it back up, undo it again, and you keep doing that until you get it soft. And the reason you want to get it soft is because it's more pliable that way, and I like the look of it too. I don't know if you can tell, but it also makes the flowers kind of puffy. So it does the work for you, in other words, if you do all this crinkling ahead of time. So I just get all my pages ready, and I get them all crinkled up. My hand gets kind of tired. So then when you get it crinkled up good, kind of spread it open like that, and then you want to fold it in thirds. So I fold it like this, and then I fold it back on itself like that. So let me do it again. Fold it over like this, about 1/3 of the way, and then fold this part under, like that. And then you've got a crease on this side and a crease on this side, and what you want to do is take your scissors and run up underneath that crease and snip it and turn it over and run it under here and snip it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut an M in this paper. So you want to go and just cut a big M. And it does not have to be perfect at all. Just very roughly cut in an M so that it's shaped like that. And you want 16 of these. You're going to do 8 per round, so you need 16 of these. And I already have mine cut out, so we're going to do the first round. And to do the first round, you take your glue and you spread it, put you a good amount all the way around the edge like that. And you're going to take this paper and you're going to just start scrunching it up like this. And then you lay it down. And take another one, scrunch it up. And lay it down directly across from it, from this one. Another one, scrunch it up. And then you're going to lay this one down in between these two. And don't worry about what it looks like. Take another one and scrunch it up. And then you're going to lay this one down directly across from this one. And you want to go right on the edge. And you need 4 more. You're going to go in between each one of these petals. Right on the edge. And if you're using this tacky glue, you can go pretty quick. It sticks pretty good to this paper. just like that. Just like that. So now you should have 8 petals all the way around there. And then you want to let this dry, so maybe 5 minutes. Doesn't really have to dry that long. You can go ahead. I have gone ahead and gone right over this, but I've got one over here that's already dry. Let me wipe up my glue. I have a paper towel. Okay, so this one's dry and we're ready for our second round. So you're going to need 8 more of these petals like this. Let's see, where's my 8 petals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cut out the same way that these were cut out. This is, I told you needed 16. Whoops, I forgot my glue. So this time you're going to go right around the edge of those flowers, right in the middle here. Just go right on, put a good amount, really thick. Scrunch up your flower, place it down. You're going to do exactly the same thing that you did on the first row. Scrunch it up, put this one directly across from that one. Scrunch it up. Put this one in between those two. Scrunch one up. This one across from that one. And then you're going to put one in between each one of these. And you may have to go back and put some glue. Like I noticed, if they kind of spread out sometimes. So you'll have to go back and put you some glue down in between. I don't know what the finished size of this flower is. I'll measure it for you in a minute, but it's a fairly large flower. I don't know if I would try to make it any smaller. I guess you could. I don't have the patience to make it any smaller. Last one. And there you have that. And I would let that one dry for about 5 minutes. I've already got one dry right here. We're ready for our third round. Now to do our third round, you're going to take another piece of the crumpled up paper, fold it in thirds again, cut your creases, your folds, cut your folds. And this time you're going to cut an M just like you did the first time, except you're going to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to cut like almost a ½ inch, a good 1/4 inch off the top. So you've got an M again, but it's quite a bit smaller than this one. See the difference? Well, a little smaller anyway. And so anyway, you need 8 of these. I've already got 8 cut out. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this time you're going to go right on the edge of these flowers. And the second row is just a little further in, you'll notice. So you want to go right in the middle, right there, if you can see that. And scrunch up your flowers just like before. And you're going to put 8 in here just like the first round and the second round. Put this one here, this one directly across from that one, and they're going to almost touch in there. Right in the middle. And I do have to go back in and put some more glue in because these kind of spread out and your circle in there is quite small. So in between each one of those, I'm going to go back and put some glue. Right where I need my last 4 petals. And as you can see, this glue really sticks quick. Holds really well to this paper. And there you have it. And like I said, it's already kind of puffed up for you. And then just take your glue, put it a little circle, quite a bit, right in the middle. Take a button. I've got a blue one here. I like the blue. And take it and push it down. And as you push down, those wet petals are going to come up. See how they came up? I got a little too much glue. And there you have your flower. And you can play with it if you want to, but I don't. I think it's really pretty just as it is. So anyway, I hope you'll make one. Leave me a comment if you like this tutorial and if you're going to make one or not, and I'd love to see it. So anyway, thanks for watching.